name is Gary Gu. I'm from MMC. So we're a company that's working on the industrial drones. So I first want to thank the organization of this event, and I want to thank our close partner, India Eye, for inviting me to this event. It's an honor to present here. So first I want to spend a few minutes introduce a little bit about our company. So MMC, we are a company founded in 2009, it's been 10 years, and we've been working on industrial drones since we first founded. And we're now the #1 industrial UAV provider in China. And we've been manufacturing a lot of things except the drones. So we've been making the payloads, we've been making the drones, making all the supply chain products on the drone supply chains as well. So we provide our partners and customers with full support of products. So today I just want to spend a few minutes to explain or present to everybody what we consider as an industrial drone and how we use the drone in China to do some industrial applications. So firstly, we have a few kind of products that's very typical industrial drone products. So firstly, like this Skylar 1550, how we consider it's an industrial drone. We consider it's a long flight time and heavier payloads. So it's compared to the consumer drone, this drone can fly longer, almost 2 times longer than the consumer drone, and can carry a lot of payloads, up to 15 kilograms. So we believe that in the industrial applications, we do not only need a camera. So the camera is pretty light, but if you want to do anything else, you probably need a heavier payloads, like LiDAR or like spectrum cameras that's probably weight 6 to 7 kilos. So we will need more powerful drones to do that. And also the longer flight times. Like the smaller drones we have, we can fly 45 minutes. That's exceeding any of the consumer drones in the market. So our customers would need a longer flight time to make their efficiency higher. And also something like this, the Vito FixedWing. So these drones can extend the flight time even longer. So like this drone can fly 2 hours. That's longer than any of the multi-router copters. And we also build the ground station for the industrial drones. The ground stations have more function than just the remote control. It can control the gimbal. It can do the video transmission. It can also do a 4G LTE live stream of the video to the command center. So these ground station, and also it's waterproof and dustproof. So these things can help the customer when they're doing the industrial applications. It can make it easier for them to do that. And something like this handheld ground station, we can do like a mission planner on this ground station. That will also make it easier for people to do jobs. And also, we believe that for industrial drones, we will need a lot of payloads because there are a lot of jobs that cannot be done by only the cameras. So like here we have all different kind of cameras, like zoom cameras, thermal cameras. We have the mapping cameras to do the survey. We have also the rangefinder to measure the distance. Also like the speakers, the lighting systems, and the gas detectors. So all those payloads, those are the ones that are really important to the industrial applications. So without those payloads, just the drone cannot do anything that's useful for the industry. We have a lot of applications that are pretty normal. All the drones are used to do these jobs all around the world. So today I just want to also mention some of the application we did in China that looks pretty interesting. Like here we do the surveying, we do the oil and gas inspection, and we do the flood for the first response mission for the flood. And just the hardware is not enough to do the jobs. We also need the software as well. So we developed an MMC M-Space that also helps the pilots and the user of the drone to plan their jobs and to do their jobs faster. So the MMC space is some kind of software that we made that combine all the functions together. So they have three sides. They have the UAV command center, which are the customer side, and we have the mobile app, which are the pilot side, and we have the cloud server side, which is pretty much the operation side on the back end. So today I want to introduce like 2 ways to use this. One is in the city management. We have had this application in 4 cities in China now, and we sell those applications to the city government to help them manage their city more smarter. So here's a video that shows how we use these software and the drones to do the jobs in the city management. So here, the first application is we always have to do this based on the 3D mapping. So the first thing we do is we do a 3D mapping of the entire city or the part of the city. So with the 3D mapping, you have a lot of GIS information, and based on those information, you can do a lot of things using the MSpace. Like this one, this is a 3D map of the city. And if you want to measure the distance of this building, like the height of the building, you can just measure it on the map. And you can also measure the area by clicking the area you want to measure on the map. By clicking that, you can see like how big this area is. And you can also measure the volume of the building as well. So here you can see it's measuring the volume of the building. So these are all based on the GIS information that we use drone. We use drone to do the survey, and those are the information we collected from the drone missions. And using this system, we can also integrate the drone into the camera system, like the city camera system, the security camera system of the specific building or area. Like here, what we do is we use a drone, and this drone is doing some live video. So these live videos is showing like what the drone is seeing, and the people from the command center can see what the drone sees. And also, this drone is part of the security camera system. And these MSpace can also integrate all the security camera together with the drone to build a more secure, more angles of the inspections. And also, it can control the drone, where the gimbal to look at and where the drone to fly to from the command center. And also, you can put all the different sensors in this system as well. So, what you see on this picture now is we have different sensors, like the temperature sensors, the wind speed sensors, and the moisture sensors. So all those data can be combined and sent back to the command center as well. And you can click to any of these camera signs. Those are the that's the image from the security camera on that spot. So this basically is a system that can integrate all the video stream from the security camera, and we treat the drone as one of the security camera in the system. So here is an application that we do the river inspection. So here, as you can see, we have the 3D model of the entire area surrounding the river, and using these, we can create a flight path for the drone to do a regular inspection for the river. Like every day, the drone can take off automatically and do the inspection around the river, and then you can send a report to the cloud server and tell people what's happening during the day. Like, are there anything different, or are there anything that's need to be cautioned with, and this kind of report. And also in the flood management, in some areas there are floods, And these 3D modeling can also do the flood like simulations, like how if the floods goes to how many meters, the city will be drowned or the city will not be drowned. So this will help the city managers to decide if they should evacuate the city or not. Okay. And also the second application I want to talk about is power grid inspection. So using the drone and the different payloads, we can make the grid inspection easier and cost less. So the traditional inspection was done by workers that they have to climb very high to the grid tower, and they will do a very risky job to do that, and that's very slow as well. And on the drone, using drone to do the inspection, we have calculated that's it's 3 times faster and 30% less cost. And here is how we do our jobs. So firstly, we use the LiDAR to create a 3D point cloud image. So using this image, we will know like what the entire area will look like. So the second step is when you created this point cloud map, then you can choose on the map like which tower you want to inspect. And that will be much easier than just seeing the pictures, because this is a 3D model. So people will know like which tower you want to inspect and how tall it is. And then the third step is the pilot or the anyone who will create the flight path. Someone can create the flight path for the pilot, or the pilot can create the flight path themselves. So this is a 3D map, like a flight path creating. So it's not only on the 2D map, it's a 3D. It depends. It can also decide how tall this drone flies. And then after that, they can send the picture to the cloud server, and then they can detect what problem it has to analyze, and you can create a report. So that's 2 applications I want to share with you today, and thank you very much.